Hey y'all, I'm gonna show you guys how to make the best, and I mean, look at this pizza, just look at it. I mean the best pizza you've ever had. For this pizza recipe, we'll be using pork. First thing you want to do is clean your meat and pat it dry, and then get to the seasoning process. The seasonings I use will be listed in the description box, so please check that out. Rub in your seasoning real good, and then let it marinate for at least 2 hours or overnight if preferred. Pour in a little bit of oil in a pan, and then add your meat. You don't need a lot of oil because the pork has a lot of fat. Add some water to the pan, your thyme, a scotch bonnet pepper with some cloves, and allow that to cook until fork thin. Now that our meat has cooked, we're going to remove the scotch bonnet pepper, remove the meat, but set the sauce aside. We're going to use that sauce later. Then you want to go ahead and fry your meat until it gets this beautiful golden color, and then we're going to set that aside while we get started on the pizza dough. For the dough, we're going to use some ripe plantain. You want to cut and peel some ripe plantain and boil it. While that's boiling, we're going to add 2 cups of flour in a bowl and a pinch of salt. For the liquid, we're going to add some water to a bowl with a pack of instant yeast and some oil and let it rest. Our plantain has cooked all the way through. I blended it and now I'm adding it to the flour with our yeast mixture. Mix everything together until it forms a ball, and then we're going to get to kneading the dough. Before adding it to a bowl with oil, covering it up and let it rest in a warm place for at least 5 hours. Yes, I know this is a long process, but patience is key here, okay? 5 hours later, now it's time to get to the fun part. Now we're adding our pizza dough to a pizza pan. Make sure that you spread your pizza dough real good, just like I'm doing it in the video, and then we're going to get to making the sauce. For the sauce, we're going to use some of the liquid that the meat was cooked in, and then we're going to add our pizza sauce to it. There's no need to add any extra seasoning to it because the liquid from the meat is already full of flavors. We're going to let that simmer until it thickens. I'm also going to add some of the meat sauce to the meat and veggies before adding it on top of the pizza to prevent it from getting dry and give it more flavors. Our pizza sauce is done. You see how nice and thick it is? Now it's time to add it on top of our dough before adding everything else. I'm adding cheese on top of the pizza sauce. I use mozzarella cheese, and then we're going to add the meat followed by the veggies. I then went ahead and added some more cheese on top because why not? The more cheese, the better. I also added some of the meat sauce around the edges. I baked this pizza at 350 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes or until it gets this beautiful golden brown color. Look at this pizza, guys. Oh my God. Just the pizza speaks for itself, okay? Try this recipe out and come back and let me know, okay? Let me know how good and juicy this pizza. Let me know how this was the best pizza you've ever had, because it surely was the best pizza I ever had. Okay, guys, for more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe.